Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Jana Solo from the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series. This is a really cool figure, but before we take a closer look at her, let's go ahead and take a look at her packaging. Here it is. As you can see, it's pretty standard for the Black Series. Nice big window here on the front, and then down here, covered up by the Amazon warehouse deals, is a picture of the character. One thing I want to mention is I think that this is a great way to get figures whenever you're like me and you open them up, because if you see here, I got this for much lower than the average retail, and it's just because it's got a small nick here on the side of the box. I mean, the figure is perfectly fine. It's just this small bit of damage on the box, and I got it for much cheaper. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking for cheap action figures. But anyway, on the back here, same photo again, as well as a brief description. If you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. So anyway, pretty standard, so let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. Now Jana stands at 5 3/4 inches tall, so she's right in scale with all of your other Black Series figures, and she does come with a couple accessories here. The first one is her helmet, which looks very nice. It's got a lot of like battle damage on it, as well as some insignias. Oh, just noticed that one of the Rebel insignias is a little higher than the other one. Not sure if that's a common problem or not. Just be aware that yours might have that. I would check. If you can see more than one of these on the shelf, definitely check for that. But anyway, it fits over her head nicely, and it's got some nice clear translucent plastic so you can see her eyes through it. Her next accessory is her blaster here. It'll focus, nicely detailed, and it's got a little bit of paintwork on it, which does look nice. And then of course this does fit into the holster here on the side of her leg. It fits in there nice and tight, so it's not going to fall out on you. And then finally, of course, she's got her lightsaber. Nice detail on the hilt, and of course the blade is removable if you wanted to. And then you can hang the lightsaber here on her belt. There's a little hook there, so you can have it kind of displayed that way. And as far as articulation on this figure goes, it's pretty well done. Let me take the helmet off. Oh, and while I have the helmet off, I want to mention this. Something about this face just looks a little derpy to me. I think they painted this eye, like the pupil, like looking up over here, and this one looking forward. So again, make sure whenever you see this one on the pegs, you can check to see, what it looks like. But anyway, there's a ball peg in the head with a hinge. Because of her hair, of course, there's a little bit limited articulation, but there's not much they can do in that case. She's got a ball hinge shoulder that does swivel 360, hinged elbows with a swivel, hinged wrists with a swivel, and then in the torso here, she's got either a double, it feels like a double ball peg on the top, and then she's got an ab crunch like the Marvel Legends. So this figure is very well articulated in the torso, and all of these little pipes and straps and stuff are really soft, so they're not going to get in the way. She does have T-jointed hips, which again, if you move these out of the way, you can get a nice range of motion out of. A thigh swivel, double jointed knees, hinged ankles, and then with an ankle rocker. So overall, I think that there are some quality control issues on this figure, at least with mine, with the decal application and the like eye paint. But overall, I think you put the helmet on, you don't even notice really. So I definitely think that this one's worth picking up, and I also like the fact that we're getting some Rebels. I'm an Imperial at heart. I'll always pick up a Stormtrooper or whatever when I see it, but it's not as much fun when there's literally no one for them to be displayed with, except for 10 Luke Skywalkers. So it's nice to see some Rebel characters that we can display, fighting the Imperials. So anyway, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.